Hey guys, it's Emily. Today I'm here, I sound like a man. Pre-warning you now that I honestly sound like I've swallowed a razor blade. Today I'm actually here filming a festival essentials video. This video was actually requested by a lovely girl over on Instagram. Hey, if you're watching this. She was asking me a few questions about Reading and I just thought I may as well just film a video about my essentials and my advice. I've actually only ever been to one festival. I've only ever been to Reading and Leeds, and I went last year and I specifically went to Reading. A lot of people think I've been to hundreds, and that is really not the case, and I find it really amusing that people think that I'm this like hardcore festival goer that I'm actually not. I am going to 3 this summer, so by the end of the summer I could say I've been to 4. Make sure to subscribe if you like indie music tastes, because you'll be seeing a lot of festival content from a lot of indie festivals this summer. Right, so I have 15 top tips and pieces of advice. The first thing is bring a whole load of loo roll. I didn't anticipate last year just how grim the toilets were going to be in the campsites. They're pretty nasty. You will probably be blessed over the first few days for there to actually be loo roll in the toilets that you can use, but at least if you have your own, if they do run out of loo roll, at least that way you like have your own personal supply of loo roll. Plus loo roll just comes in handy for when people like drop spillages and they drop cans of beer on themselves and you mopping up. Like, loo roll just always comes in handy. Always bring a lot of hand sanitizer. Again, generally when you camp you do have like little things of hand san by the toilets, especially at Reading anyway. I remember last year Nat and I witnessed some guy like drinking hand san. He had his head like tipped vertically under the hand san. He was just drinking it. I was like, mate, that's not gonna do anything for your insides. They're probably already grim enough as it is. The second point is that I only actually ever used toilets in the arena once, and that was the biggest regret, that I didn't use them more than once, because they're so nice and clean. Pre-plan an extra 10 minutes, especially if you're a girl, because the girls' toilet queues are always so ridiculously long. I genuinely recommend, if you can like wait to go to the toilet just in the arena, just go to the arena for the toilets, because honestly they're like the best toilets I've ever seen. My third point is baby wipes. Man, just bring all the baby wipes. I think I brought 2 packets of Nivea face wipes last year, and they were the ones for oily skin, which was the best thing because they left this like layer of moisture over your body, which was so nice and very well needed because it was so hot. Again, if you spill some beer you can mop it up, and they're always on offer in Tesco. They're always doing like 2 for £3 or 2 for £2. Number 4 is deodorant. Bring a lot of it. Reading was like so beautiful and sunny and everyone got sunburn. It was like 30-degree heat. It was beautiful. But this meant that everyone needed their deodorant more than anything because it stunk. My 5th point is only obviously relevant if it's sunny, but bring some sun cream, bring some sunglasses, bring a sun hat. You don't realise how much time you're going to be spending sitting outside, but obviously there's no inside, therefore you spend all your time outside. Life, really? Did I just explain that on the internet? My 6th point is remember to bring outfits changes, wellies, and anything that is weather appropriate. Wear crap shoes around the campsite. Last year I brought my Crocs to wear around camp, and it was literally the best idea I could have done, because sometimes you don't feel like tying your shoelaces to walk to the toilets. Like, I mean, the pure laziness in myself doesn't like doing that. Make sure you bring lots of changes of clothes. Realistically, you don't really know what the weather's gonna do until that day. I remember one night it was freezing cold, like it was about 9 degrees, but it was about 30 degrees during the day. There was some weird like temperature drop to the point that I was like shivering like ice in my sleeping bag, and I then wrapped myself up in trackies and a jumper, and I'm so grateful I brought the layers. The same thing goes for shoes. I would obviously check the weather dependent on whether I bring my wellies. I last year took a pair of just trainers, which I wore I think every single day. I took my wellies and I took my Crocs. Point 7 is just bring a bum bag or just keep your personal belongings on you. The amount of times we all got lost and people didn't have their phones on them, so no one could contact them because someone else had it. I'd recommend bringing a bum bag because it means you can keep your personal belongings literally attached to your front. No one's going to be able to get inside that bag. Point number 8 is bring a portable phone charger. I have one from Anchor. I will leave it down below. It lasted me the entire 6 days that we were at Reading, and I charged my phone once a day and not once did it die, and it wasn't even that heavy. Additionally to making sure that you have a portable phone charger, be aware that not everywhere has phone signal, because there's such a dense space of like 80,000 people in one area. phone signals don't really work. Generally the internet doesn't work, however like phone calls and texts do work better. We found if you actually just text someone rather than iMessage, the message actually goes through. So point number 9 is arrange a meeting place after each band if you guys want to go as a group. I remember we went to see Sigma last year in the enemy tent at Reading, and let's just say that none of us ended up being as a group after Sigma. At the end of every band or act, if you just arrange a meeting point like, oh, we're gonna meet by the entrance toilets or the Red Camp Loos, I don't know, just something that everyone then knows, because it just makes life so much easier and no one gets lost. Point number 10 is water bottles. This goes alongside the whole heat thing, but I have this one here from Accessorize. It's flat, so it doesn't actually have any water, and I can just attach it to my bum bag. I remember at Reading last year they have like water bottle filler upper points, and also they have like big barrels of water that they usually keep at main stage, which they will like give you cup loads of, and generally if you give them a water bottle they'll also fill it up for you. You need to check on the festival's website as to whether you can take in bottled water. Some allow you to and some are really strict on it, so it's something you just need to check beforehand. Point number 11 is bring a camping chair. We found that everyone just sat around on their camping chairs all day, and it was really nice because the weather was good. If not, bring like a massive picnic blanket that people can sit on. Additionally, I would recommend not bringing a gazebo. We didn't bring a gazebo and a lot of people around us did, and to be honest I really liked being in the open air. The only time that it was bad was when it was really sunny and you wanted some shade. But point number 12 is the general camping. So just to remember that pillows improve every form of sleep. If you have a comfy pillow, your just sleep will feel so much better. Number 13 is bring a pack of cards. We took Cards Against Humanity, which was really good for the first 2 days. Any festival you go early bird, there isn't really that much happening, like particularly on the Wednesday night. It's dead, like nothing happens on the Wednesday when you go early bird. Number 14 is food and snacks. This is obviously my number 1 priority when I go to a music festival. I just recommend taking loads of snack food, so take loads of crisps, take loads of like rice cakes and like sweets and things that will like weirdly fill you up, but you just find yourself snacking all day long. Point number 15 is honestly just keep quite open-minded and have a great time. I was really worried about going to Reading because I was scared of all the tales people had told me. You don't have to get involved in anything if you don't want to. By anything I probably mean drugs, but I didn't say that. But really, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, and if your mates are making you do something that you don't want to do, why are they your mates? Just consider who you hang around with. But generally just have a good time, be really open-minded. It's so much fun. I'm so glad that I went last year. Had the best time, and it's completely changed my mindset and outlook on life. If you guys did enjoy this video and could get over my manly voice, give it a thumbs up. Tell me in the comments what festivals you guys are going to. If you're going to any of the ones I'm going to Transmit in Glasgow, Boardmasters in Newquay, and Reading in Reading, obviously. So if you're going to any of them, hit me up in the comments and maybe we can meet up and have a great time and have a bit of sing-song. I will see you guys in my next video, and make sure to subscribe if you're interested in festival content, because I'm sure you probably are if you're watching this video. Bye guys!